Well, I was saying earlier today we was going to do a watercolor video, so might as well do one. Not sure how it's going to turn out, but it don't matter, does it? It's fall, so we'll do a fall type. We'll do a fall type one. I was going to sketch this out before, but I won't. I'll just do that right now, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right. So all you need for this is that poster board right there. That's cheap, or you can get any kind of paper. This is just what I happen to have, and #2 pencil, cheap eraser if you need it. And here we go. And some watercolors and some water. Nothing to it. So let's see. We'll just sketch this out a little. Little fall house. Fall looking house. Halloween looking fall house. All right. Yeah, there we go. Just do that. Ain't gotta be perfect, right? Ain't gotta be perfect. Like I said, if you got nothing to do, bored, you can do something like this and make your own little Halloween stuff. All right, ain't gotta be. Vincent Van Gogh. Of course, maybe it could be. Vincent didn't sell his stuff till after he died. So, I guess it could be a Van Gogh. No offense, Vincent, wherever you are. Little house. I know you can't see this right now, probably, but I'll show you in a minute. Put some little corn. I think they call these. I don't know if they call these corn shocks or whatever. Where they used to gather up the corn and these. I don't know if maybe they still do somewhere. In I think they call them corn shocks, but I'm not sure. Forgive me if not, but so that'll be down there in the field, right? Then we'll put I don't have anything. You can use a saucer or something. I don't have a saucer or anything in here right now or anything round, but to make your moon. So I'm just gonna fake it. I'm just gonna freehand it. Try to make a circle. It's hard to freehand a circle. A good one, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. Hopefully you'll be able to see this in a minute. It's because this is blue. This card is blue, and like I said, it's just because that's what I got. I don't have anything else available right now, so I'm gonna put my pencil away and grab a brush. Dip it in some water. It's gonna be nighttime, right? So we're gonna make that moon because this card is blue. Yeah, we're gonna have to make that moon kind of bright. We'll try to. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but we're gonna do it anyway. So you just don't worry about how it turns out, and it'll help you pass time. Maybe take your mind off things, and who knows, you might be halfway satisfied with it. I don't know if I'm going to be or not. We're going to see. We're going to see. Like I say, a circle. It's better, if you got a. I should have got one. A saucer or something. You can draw that circle for your moon. And a professional or something, maybe he would have saturated his watercolors a little bit. So I've seen people they'll spray them or something. I didn't do that. So these watercolors are not everything I'm using here is bottom shelf. But you don't need to spend a lot of money to create something anyway, And as long as you like it, what the hell, doesn't matter, right? It don't matter. And this sure isn't wanting to, it's not wanting to work with me, that's for sure. It is not. It is not. Watercolor is not wanting to work with me. You can get good watercolors if you want to do it. They come in a tube and stuff, and they're a lot better quality than this. This is, like I said, you go to probably a dollar store and you might be able to find this stuff. I don't remember where I got this, but it wasn't it wasn't an art supply store. And as I said, you don't need it. It doesn't need to be expensive. It's just sometimes it covers better. It covers better. I'm hoping this video doesn't go off on me, but if it does, we'll start it up again. Goodness gracious. Yeah, this stuff does not want to. It does not want to go on. It does not. Let's see. Let me grab another brush. Try this. Let's see if this makes a difference. Let's see if this helps a little bit. Let's see if this helps. Probably not. It's not looking like it. It's not looking like it's helping. It just doesn't want to cover. It just doesn't want to cover. And when you're doing stuff like this, you don't have to, it's better not actually to concentrate on one spot and try to get it right. Go back to it later. Point is just to get something up there and then start fixing it. And we put a little, if it will do it for me, put a little light in the window. Light in the window. I don't know if you can begin to see what this is or not. If not, I'll have to do this video again. Now we just say we don't have to worry about it. We just get some stuff on there. so we can see what's going on. I said, it's better usually not to worry about it. You know, if you stress too much about things, it seems like they don't turn out as good. At least with me, it doesn't. You know, if I worry about it too much, it won't turn out. You know, it won't turn out, or it'll make me work a lot harder to make it turn out. If I don't care, like right now, I don't care. You know, if it works, it works. But because I'm not getting paid for it. If I'm getting money, then you know, I worry about it more. And you know, you really shouldn't, because it's been my experience that things turn out better if you're not worrying about it. You know, if you're not worrying about it. Maybe you can see. I'm gonna fix this up later, so maybe you can see what's going on a little bit. I don't know. I'll starting to run there. Let's see, let's get into this yellow again, because we've got the corn down here. And it is running. You can just take a rag and wipe that up. That's what you can do. Because you're gonna no biggie there. No biggie there. Put too much water on it is what I did. So this paint is not wanting to not wanting to help. These little shocks of corn. So you can cover that up anyway. It's whatever. If you make a mistake, you can cover it up. It's down in the field down there anyway, right? So let's see. Let's see if we can do this without messing something up. Darken this up a little bit. We don't want that to run. That's too dark. We don't want that to run. See? Say we don't worry about it. We just put it on there. Yeah, there we go. Put something dark on there, so our window stands out. Our front porch and everything's dark. Everything's dark because it's nighttime, right? So we're just gonna. Now you can go over stuff after you get done with pencils or markers or colored pencils or whatever, make it look. Point is just to get the stuff on there, and then you can work on fixing it. Like I said, if you don't care, only one you gotta please is yourself. So yeah. Hell, even if you're making money, the only one you gotta please is yourself. If they don't want to buy your stuff, they don't have to. Yeah, this stuff is definitely cheap. So we're gonna fix this later. We're gonna fix this, you'll see. You will see. We'll fix this later. We want this to be dark because it's nighttime. So we'll fix it. We will fix it later. We'll fix it later. Dark, yeah. We don't want it running all over the place though. Still. Grass, kind of scary fall looking, Halloween looking house. Right. Scary shapes in the dark. It's definitely dark down here, right? Down at the bottom of the hill, so we got our corn growing. Yeah, is it coming out? Now what I'm doing here, this is quick. And like I said, you can take a lot more time if you're trying to do it something, more right, But you're gonna see after we get done that it's not. That we gotta make this dark. This is down here. This is down at the bottom of the hill. Corn shocks there. In between the corn. It's dark down here. Moonlight's not getting down there. We're talking a scary scary place down there, right? See, whatever you're not happy with, you can fix it. You can fix it. Let's see. Let's get another brush and see if we can go up here and fix our little house a little more. Maybe I should have moved that camera closer, probably. I don't know. We'll work it out next time. We will work it out next time. This is my first day on TikTok, so I want to see if anybody's interested in anything like this. If they're not, I do it for myself. If they're not, I'll do it for myself. It helps you forget the insanity that goes on in the world. You know. So yeah, push that a little too far out, didn't I? That's all right. That's all we're gonna. Like I said, we can fix that. Yeah, put my roof a little too far out, so we'll just do this. We'll make the shack a little longer, right? Yep. Make this shack a little longer. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, of course, if you're doing something like this, and oil colors is much easier to fix. Watercolors is not so much. What oil colors is, you can fix. I'm not an expert, but you can fix. You can fix oil colors. I really like oil colors, but you can do. I mean, if you take your time, you can do some good stuff with. You can do some good stuff with watercolors also. Yeah, you can. Try to get our shack done right here. It's dark up there on the other side. It's dark up there, and the moon's on the other side. So it's dark. Painting can be frustrating, but it's if you're expecting perfection, right away. It doesn't work out like that. It just don't. And like I say, I'm not an expert, but perfection doesn't. If you're trying to be and I like things. Everybody likes things to be done right, but I know myself, even as far as I quit using oil paint for almost 40 years because I was disappointed. I was disappointed every time I tried it, so I'm back doing it now, but it was 40 years ago. I had it because everything I tried to do, and because I didn't have the training, and I don't still. I learned how to paint on my own. Um, you know, I learned how to draw on my own. I watched my dad. My dad and my brothers were good. I mean, they really were. And I would watch. You know, I mean, I watched them draw. Mainly, I learned drawing from them. They never tried to teach me painting. Wish they had, but they didn't. I've tried to learn it from watching people, you know, online or you know, talking to people when I get a chance to that do it if they will, but most of them don't want to talk to you because they don't. I don't know if they don't want to teach you or they don't want the competition. Or I've met very few artists outside of a school setting that want to tell you anything. You know, I don't know. I guess they don't want the competition. I don't know. But they won't volunteer. I've never seen any of them volunteer information. You know, that's truly that'll truly help you. They'll truly help you out, you know. But yeah, the lucky ones are the ones who got sent to the art schools when they were young and stuff. You know, and those consequently are the ones who are great. You know, like one of my favorite in the world is Frank Frazetta, and he went to some of the best art schools as a young man there was. You know, and that's why he was so great. He didn't, you know, I just didn't spring up. He was taught by the best. You know, he was taught by the best. Let's see if we can get our corn shocks defined here. Oh, that darn yellow paint doesn't want. The yellow paint does not want to cover. It does not. Corn shocks, they just stand them up and then just wrap some stalks around that top part to get them to stand up. Let's see. It's dark down here, so it doesn't matter, does it? It's dark. It is dark down here. You ain't gonna be able to see a lot. You wouldn't be able to see a lot if you were down there. But I just want to try to get some yellow in there. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I don't know. No. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It isn't. I think I just put some watercolor on a good brush that I shouldn't have. I didn't think I put some watercolor on a brush that I should not have. Okay, let's see if we can get our moon. Trying to get our moon colored. This these watercolors are not playing with us right. Just not. Just not. Maybe beginning to regret not getting some good watercolors before I did this. I thought I could make it turn out with this stuff. Thought I could. Now, I don't know. But we had to do with what we got, right? We got to do with what we got. We got to use what we got. And maybe it'll turn out good enough anyway, right? Maybe it won't. Maybe it won't. But if it don't, we just try to fix it. That's where you learn most stuff from anyways, trying to fix something. Same with painting as fixing cars. You learn the most from trying to fix something that you messed up. You know. No. See, too much water. Look what I did. Wow, too much water. Look what I did. But see, we'll have to fix it. I put too much water. Put too much water, and now I gotta fix it. I should have had a rag in my hand, which I did not. I could have caught that, but I didn't. But I did not. All right. But I did not. So there we go. All right, so does it look like a moon a little bit? Maybe it does. Okay, let's see. Let's try to put some yellow down in these corn shocks, right? The thing with watercolors, it picks up other watercolors that you got. So trying to put yellow down in there, but it's picking up that black, which is all right. Get some yellow down in there. Yeah, a little bit of yellow. Corn shocks right there, going across, holding them down. Now you can, because it's a hill, even though it's dark, even though it's nighttime, you still got all the colors that are still there. Right? You can throw stuff in there, green or others. Just throw it in there because yeah, it's dark, but you still got the grass. You still got you still got the hillside and the grass and all that, and all those colors are still there. It's just so it don't really matter, and you're just filling in. Put some green there. It doesn't really matter, and you can just throw it in there. It's dark outside anyway, right? So it doesn't matter. This part ain't gotta be precise filling in the hill, you know. And you can put as much as that hill as you want, a little bit or a lot. It's up to you when you want to stop, but you just try to get a balance. Try to get a balance that halfway looks right. That's some kind of a balance, you know. But you, like I say, it's your painting, so you just quit where you want to. Take your heel out as far as you want. Yeah, like I said, don't worry about the colors or the weeds or whatever you want to put in there. Take it out and just try to balance it out as far as yourself. You look at it and you go, yeah, it's about kind of balanced out. It's kind of balanced out, you know, or not. But it's dark, so dark outside, so it doesn't really matter. The colors actually help it out. It looks, if you notice, it starts looking a little better. I don't know if you can see, but I'll show you in a second. Just throw them colors in there. Like I say, it's dark outside, so it don't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It does not matter. It does not matter. Let me show you. See if I can show you a little closer. Let's see. See, you put your colors in there. You see it? Oh, maybe I'll do this. We'll switch there. You see, you just put your colors in there, and you can go as long and as far as you want. It's going to look different in different light, you know. Let me get my stuff turned around here. All right, let's see. Let me get squared away. So like I said, just put some colors in there. Doesn't matter. Like I say, it's dark outside, so, but even in the dark, your eyes perceive all the colors that are there. Anyway, that's why you notice it starts to look a little bit more normal if you put different colors in there, even though it's dark, even though it's supposed to be nighttime. Thing is, like, see, we're going to put some, we're going to make the roof a little darker. I mean, this side is very dark, you know, of course. It's nighttime. I let that water run down there a while ago. So, like I said, it ain't got to be, it don't have to be perfect. And you can go over things and over things, and I'll show you in a minute when we get done. We'll take a marker and highlight some stuff, and that'll make it look different. And because it's night, the more black you put to contrast against that of whatever you're using, whether it's white or blue, the more it makes it stand out. You see, we couldn't get that yellow color a while ago to look the way we wanted to, but you can put dark in there, and it makes it stand out. Makes it look more like you wanted it to. You know? You see all those colors. It doesn't matter. You don't even worry about it when you put it on there. It's just, if you see, you step back a little bit, it starts to look a little more. It starts to look a little more like you might want it to, you know. And the thing with a painting is, you just keep working on it till you're done with it. You know, they're never really finished. You know, there's a million things I could do to this, but I've already run this video out. But what I'm going to do right now, let me see if this is not finished, but I wanted to do this just to give you an idea. As you can see there, you can keep working and working and working on it. What I'm gonna do is take if I can find one. Oh shoot. Let me see here. I need something to highlight this with. Oh my. Let's see. Okay, well, guess I don't have that. So, what I was looking for, that I don't have, my fault, but I'll do it with a number 2 pencil just to give you an idea, all right? You can do this, things like this, to highlight stuff. What I was going to do is use a marker, and you can highlight stuff. But as you can see, even with a pencil, that's just a number 2 pencil, you can go over and now come down here to these little shocks, right, of corn. Let's using just a number 2 pencil. And you can make things stand out a little bit, right? And you go back up here to your moon. I would have rather had some nice yellow paint, but I didn't. That's not an accurate that's not an accurate moon depiction, but you know, it's close enough for government work. It's close enough for government work, right? You can put your little roof shingles on. I mean, I would do this with a brush. I'm just doing this for speed right now. I want to get this video out. But all right. So you see, highlights it a little bit. Anyway, as you can see, it's not that difficult. All right, I appreciate y'all's time. Thank you, and have a good night.